السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بطلبة وطالبات الصف الثالث الإعدادي. النهاردة هنبدأ مع بعض في حل أسئلة كتاب بيت باي بيت على الوحدة الأولى، وهنبتدي مع بعض من بيج نمبر 30. هسيب لكم في وسط الفيديو هنسيب أسئلة. اللي هيجاوب على الأسئلة دي إن شاء الله هنعرض أسمائهم في أول الفيديو القادم بإذن الله. ما ننساش نعمل لايك وشير للفيديو ونفعل الجرس عشان يوصل لنا تنبيهات بكل الدروس الجديدة، ولو لسه ما اشتركتش في القناة اشترك عشان يوصلك كل جديد. يلا بينا نبدأ أول exercise مع بعض. We'll choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. The which we visited had a great painting from the past. A great painting from the past يعني فيها لوحة كبيرة من الماضي أو من الباست. يعني the museum, sport center, aquarium, bank. وطبعا الأنسر is the museum اللي هو المتحف. We used to go يعني اعتدنا أن نذهب. A or N where we could go to play many types of sports. يبقى we used to go المفروض هنا في to. يبقى used to go to A or N عشان نلعب نعمل many type of sports. يبقى طبعا عندي aquarium, library, museum, sports center. طبعا الأنسر is sports center. It's really noisy in Cairo, but it is very here in Ismailia. يبقى هنا noisy in Cairo. What is the opposite of noisy? Messy, far, peaceful, terrible. طبعا peaceful. He is good at many subjects. He is good at many subjects. English and math. Awfully, terribly, especially, loudly. Very good. يبقى طبعا especially English and math. Can you see all these? All those spots on the? Can you see all those spots on the air, lake, sky, floor? طبعا البوتس يبقى in on the lake. Read and correct the underlined word. Tourists like watching. Tourists like watching the ancient moments at Luxor. طبعا المومنتس اللي هي اللحظات، لكن انا عندي الانسر هنا بيحبوا يشاهدوا ايه اللي هي الكلمه اللي تشبهها، هتبقى ايه؟ monuments. يبقى هنحط هنا كلمه ايه الفرق ما بينهم؟ اللي بعد الاو في ان ايه ان يو، يبقى monuments. We can watch beautiful kinds of sea animals in a bank. طيب هنشوف السي animal in a bank. طبعا يبقى in an aquarium، وطبعا بستخدم an لأن الأكواريوم فيها إيه؟ تبدأ بفاول، يبقى an aquarium. I need to go to the sports center to get some money. طيب you get some money from? Very good, from the bank. Very good. I like going to the bookshop to borrow the books I like. طيب هل أنا بعمل borrowing books عند البوك شوب؟ Of course no. يبقى from إيه؟ The library. Page number 31. The travelers went to take the bus to Hilwan station, museum, sports center, aquarium. يبقى the traveler went to the station. Very good. Went to the station to take the bus to Hilwan. There is a nice next to the bank. You can find very good drinks there. Station, cafe, aquarium, theater. يبقى ايه؟ aquarium. Sorry, cafe. Number 3. My children are really interested reading science books. طبعا interested بيتبعها البربوزيشن in وبيجي وراها verb with ing. Scientists can study plants and trees in gardens. Metal, black, botanical, white. يبقى طبعا in botanical garden اللي هي حديقة النباتات. Yesterday I took my family out for dinner in a nice رحنا بقى dinner in a nice aquarium, theater, restaurant, station. طبعا in a nice restaurant. You can borrow the books you like from the library from the nearby طبعا ايه library. The Suez Canal runs the city before it reaches the sea. يبقى runs over يعني بتجري فوق المدينة. for after through طبعا run through يعني تجري خلال. The machine does many things. It is very careful, useful, helpless, useless. طبعا done very many things تعمل حاجات كتيرة يبقى it's very useful. Please be when you carry those eggs. When you carry the eggs you should be طبعا careful. The park is very in the morning you can only hear the birds singing. يبقى انت مش سامع بس غير صوت الايه الطيور. يبقى it is very طبعا peaceful. Read and correct the underlined words. Mom always goes shopping in the nearby museum. طب هي هتروح في تعمل shopping في nearby museum. طبعا nearby shop. Nearby shop. Number 2, there were many travelers at the train station. طبعا هتبقى at the train station. I like everyone in the class. Socially ماجد طبعا هتبقى ايه specially. يبقى specially ماجد. How can I go to the museum? You should turn right at the bank. طبعا دي right يكتب. right هتبقى ايه طبعا اللي هي right RIGH. يبقى turn right at the bank. انتقل لبيج 34. yes بيج 34 ودي طبعا على الجرامر. يبقى عندنا بيج 34. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. Tuesday afternoon I often go out. طبعا Tuesday afternoon يبقى تاخد ايه؟ يبقى طبعا on Tuesday afternoon. I have tennis lessons at the sports center 9 a.m. طبعا الساعة يبقى takes at. يبقى at 9 a.m. Sometimes I go swimming the afternoon. يبقى ايه؟ طبعا afternoon هتاخد in. They are waiting for you the bus station. طبعا هنا في الباص ستيشن يبقى طبعا ده مكان محدد يبقى at the bus station. نجوى usually visits her grandparents the weekend. برضه الويك اند وقت محدد يبقى ياخد preposition at. Rewrite the following sentences using the word or words in brackets to give the same meaning. طبعا أهم حاجة في السؤال ده إن أنا أدي نفس المعنى. فبيقول لي هنا منى is in front of سارة. منى is in front of سارة. أنا عايزة أستخدم سارة. طيب هي منى قدام سارة يبقى سارة طبعا ورا منى وهي لا تديني إيه نفس المينينج. يبقى هنبدأ بسارة is what is the opposite of in front of يبقى طبعا is behind. behind مين؟ behind منى. يبقى سارة is behind منى. We traveled to طنطا by bus. طب عايزة استخدم on. طب on بتستخدم مع وسيلة المواصلات لو جه قبلها أي article. يبقى هتبقى هنا هو we traveled to طنطا. بدل بقى ما هقول by a bus هنقول إيه on a bus أو on the bus. Number 3, the screen is behind the books. عايزة استخدم in front. طبعا زي ما قلنا فوق إن in front of الأوبوزيت بتاعها behind. يبقى أنا هنا يبقى the screen is بدل بقى behind هتبقى in front of. معلش أسفة the box is in front of. يبقى أنا هعكس الإيه التو items اللي عندي in front of the screen. يبقى السكرين كانت ورا الصندوق، يبقى دلوقتي الصندوق قدام السكرين. Read and correct the underlined words. We visited the museum in Monday morning. طبعا Monday morning يبقى تاخد preposition on. We usually go out in night. night هتاخد طبعا 8. The cafe is in the corner of the street. كلمة corner تاخد preposition. Very good. Preposition on. The sports center is in front to the aquarium. هي طبعا الخط مش تحت in front. عندي نقط أنا عندي preposition to الخط عندي تحت in front. طبعا اللي بتاخد preposition to يمين برافو next. يبقى next to the aquarium. هننتقل لبيج 5. Number 1. Are you going to the museum Saturday? Very good. يبقى on Saturday. I had lots of fun my birthday. برضه birthday من ضمن الdays يبقى ياخد برضه preposition on. We walked to school the morning but we come home by bus. طيب the morning الوقت من أوقات النهار بياخد إيه in the morning. أحمد saw very big fish the water. طيب الفيش دي هتشوفها فين؟ next to the water, under the water, for beside. طبعا under the water. I always go to the park Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Morning طبعا Saturday بتاخد preposition on. يبقى on Saturday morning. It's a good place to go the weekend. Very good. يبقى at the weekend. The shopping center is the station. The shopping center is the station. يبقى from, in front, between, opposite. طبعا opposite هي الوحيدة اللي ما بتاخدش preposition. I moved to Giza the age of 2. The age of 2 يبقى تاخد at عشان محددة. At the age of 2. The bus will leave a few minutes. طيب a few minutes هتاخد at هتاخد in. طبعا هتاخد ايه in a few minutes وندي بمعنى بعد a few minutes. They got married Friday the 13th. طبعا ده date والديت بياخد on. Rewrite the following using the words in brackets. The botanical garden are close to the museum. Close to بمعنى near. يبقى أنا هننقل كل الجملة. يبقى the botanical garden. The botanical garden هتنزل كلها زي ما هي or near. يبقى are إيه near. وهنكمل الجملة عادي. يبقى are near the إيه the museum. معلش هكتبها لكم. يبقى are near the museum. يبقى هنشيل كلمة close to وهنحط مكانها كلمة near وهنكمل بقى ايه عادي. يبقى are near the أو near the museum. Number 2 they went to Asyut by taxi. برضو زي اللي عملناها قبل كده هتبقى they went to Asyut. they went to Asyut. بدل بقى by taxi هتحط ايه in ولكن لازم احط معاها article. يبقى in a taxi. in a taxi. The bank is opposite the cinema. The bank is opposite the cinema. طبعا عايزه احط in front of. يبقى in front of هتحل محل ايه opposite. in front of. ويبقى اللي بعدها زي ما هو واللي قبلها زي ما هو. يبقى the bank is in front of the ايه the cinema وهنشيل بس كلمة opposite. طيب عندي هنا اللي read and correct دي هسيبها لكم تعملوها homework. أنا عايزة أشوف بقى الحل بتاعكم في الكومنتس واللي هيحلهم صح هنديها اسمه في الدرس القادم بإذن الله. هنيجي بقى نشوف الجزء بتاع الكونفرسيشن او اللانجوج فانكشن. طيب دوت طبعا بيج نمبر 35. بيج نمبر 35. A tourist is talking to a policeman. A tourist is talking to a policeman. Could you help me please? Could you help me please? هيقول له ايه؟ يعني بيقول له واحد بيقول له can you help me please يبقى يقول له sure or yes of course or yes بعدين طبعا yes ورا كوما of course يبقى sure or yes of course. Number 2 how can I go to the museum? How can I go to museum? قال له no it isn't very far يبقى يقول له نوت ايه ممكن اديله بقى اي دايركشن هقول له go straight on يعني يمشي ايه يمشي على طول يبقى go straight on past the bank او عايز يروح فين عايز يروح للميوزيوم يبقى هنقول له go straight on past the bank يعني عندي البنك ماشي the museum is after the bank يبقى the museum is after the bank يعني هو هيبقى بعد الايه بعد البنك. the museum is after the bank. طيب سأله سؤال هنا هو قال له no it isn't far. no it isn't far يبقى هنا هيسأله ايه طبعا هنشيل no it is نعمل لها cross يبقى is it far is it far فقال له ايه no it isn't very far. Can I go there on foot? Can I go there on foot? يبقى يقول له ايه يبقى yes you can yes you can ايوه انت تقدر you can go on foot. طيب سأله سؤال قال له it takes about 10 minutes to reach there يبقى هتقول له هنا ايه انا هسأل عن المدة يبقى نسأل ب how long عندي هنا takes يبقى هنحط verb does in front of the sentence وهنكمل الجملة ما عدا الايه الوقت يبقى how long does it take how long does it take طبعا مش هنحط الاس طبعا to reach there how long does it take to reach there يبقى تاخد قد ايه عشان نوصل هناك. هننتقل لسؤال تاني من أسئلة المنهج واللي احتمال إنها تفضل مكملة معانا السنة دي. الكويستشن ده بيقول لي write what you would say in each of the following situation. يعني يقول المفروض إن أنت تقوله في كل موقف من المواقف الآتية. بيقول لي you are at the bank. أنت إيه؟ أنت موجود عند البنك. Someone asks you how they can go to the nearest restaurant. حد بيسألك إزاي يروح عند nearest restaurant. طيب يبقى انت هتقول له ايه؟ ممكن اقول له go along this road. يبقى هتمشي في الطريق ده. go along this road past the مثلا اقول past the school. يعني هتعدي الايه؟ السكول and the park. هتعدي كمان ايه؟ البارك the school او sorry the museum او اسف الريستوران the restaurant is ممكن بقى احط له اي حته is on the corner is on the corner. يبقى انا ممكن ادي اي وصف. Number 2 you are at a sports center. A friend asks you how he can go to the aquarium. برضو هاي ممكن اقول له مثلا it's a long way. It's a long way from here. يعني هو بعيد جدا عن هنا. It's a long way from here. You should take a taxi. يبقى لازم المفروض تاخد ايه؟ تاكسي. يبقى you should take a taxi. يبقى it's a long way from here. You should take a taxi. Number 3 a friend asks how he can go to the library. You think he should go past the botanical gardens to get there. يبقى انت هتقول له ايه؟ يبقى هيقول له برضه go on او go along this road. نفس اللي احنا قلناه فوق. go along this road past the botanical the botanical garden. ماشي. يبقى ممكن اقول له بقى ايه؟ it's next to او it's opposite the garden. sorry next to the garden. Okay, now it's your turn. You must do this 3 sentences as a homework. It's on page 43. You can write your answers in the comment. Okay. Sorry, it's on page 41, not 43. Page 41. You write your answer in the comments. Now we move to page number 43. Choose the correct answer. The to Alexandria left from platform 6 yesterday. The rocket, tank, screen, train. طبعا the train to Alexandria. I really like the seat because it is very narrow, uncomfortable, terrible. طبعا it's comfortable. We went to a space. We went to a space where we learned about the science of space. هنتعلم عن السبيس بقى فين؟ يبقى in a space exhibition. Very good. A huge can take the people to the other side of the Nile. هتاخدهم للناحية التانية من النايل. Train, tram, ferry, bike. طبعا bike. Sorry, ferry. The journey to Tanta won't take long as the train is really. مش هتاخد وقت كبير لأن الترين is really إيه؟ طبعا is really fast. Read and correct the underlined words. A messenger is someone who is traveling on a train أو plane. طيب المسنجر ده اللي هو الرسول أو اللي بيبقى بيوصل الرسالة، لكن اللي بيركب القطر اسمه إيه؟ passenger. يبقى إيه؟ passenger. Number two, the opposite of peaceful is calm. The opposite of peaceful is calm. طبعا ال opposite of peaceful يعني هي ال meaning of peaceful is calm، لكن ال opposite of peaceful is noisy. We are looking forward to meet the manager today. طبعا looking forward to بيتبعها الجيرند اللي هو الverb with ing. يبقى we are looking forward to meeting the manager today. Choose the correct answer. The film is really popular because it is very هو popular because it's very boring, interesting, slow, expensive. طبعا answer is interesting. A takes people across water. طبعا الفيري احنا سائلينها. How can man travel to by rockets? By rockets يعني بالصاروخ. يبقى travel to a spice, spoon, stay, space. Very good. يبقى طبعا travel to space. Aya studies really hard. She looks forward to a doctor. يبقى she looks forward to زي لسه قايلين بتاخد ing يبقى to being. Planting a lot of trees is good the environment. يبقى is good for the environment. Very good. I couldn't arrive at work on time because the streets were really the streets بتبقى ايه busy, so he was late for work. A uses trails like a railway. يستخدم trails اللي هي خط سكة الحديد. ferry, tram, boat, bike. طبعا اللي بيستخدم قضبان اللي هي الايه الترام. When we didn't find any buses we decided to the train to طنطا. طيب هنا الترين تاخد ايه؟ Very good. You decided to take the train. It's a between two mountains or a mountain. Is a between two mountains or on a mountain. Between two mountains. But what is between two mountains? Very good. But is a valley. Is a valley. Read and correct. He went to Ramses by metro. طبعا دي by يشتري لكن أنا عايزة by a preposition. يبقى by metro. The journey to Luxor spent 3 hours. طبعا هي مش spent. طبعا هي إيه؟ took 3 hours. I like that new machine as it is easy. It is الصفة يتبعها to plus infinitive. It's easy to use. The buses here are amazing. الباصز هنا رائعة. They have 2 floors. No, they have 2 floors. They have 2 floors. You need a map to know the places on an area. What is a map? الماب اللي هي المساحة. لا احنا محتاجين مساحة. No, we need a map, not a map. We need a map. الماب طبعا اللي هي الايه؟ الخريطة. هننتقل page number 46. Choose the correct answer. my plane at 7:30 in the morning. طبعا ما دام في جدول مواعيد يبقى باخد present simple، وما دام عندي my plane في singular form يبقى بتاخد leaves في singular verb. When the lesson finish tomorrow at 10 يبقى when does. برضو ليه خدت does؟ عشان أنا هنا بسأل عن time، السبجكت بتاعي singular، فأحط قدام الجملة هنا إيه؟ does. They usually at school late. They usually arrives, arriving, are arriving. طبعا عندي usually من علامات present simple يبقى they usually arrive. حسن rise every day. هو بقى بياكل يبقى دي عادة يبقى eats rice. The science lesson tomorrow at 10 a.m. يبقى هنا برضو ايه starts. يبقى ايه starts. هننتقل إلى page number 47. The show on April 15 and finishes on May 15. يبقى طبعا the show starts برضو لأنه single. The film at 8:45. The film at 8:45 is finishes, going to finish. يبقى طبعا إيه finishes. The library at 8:30 in the morning. يبقى the library, very good, the library opens. My uncle's shop, المفروض هنا في apostrophe. My uncle's shop tomorrow at 6. يبقى إيه closes tomorrow at 6. What time the lesson start? طبعا the lesson مفرد يبقى what time does the lesson start? What time does the lesson start? طيب هنبص للسؤال الريرايت، وده برضو من الأسئلة اللي كانت موجودة في المنهج القديم لكن مش عارفين إذا كانت هتكمل معنا السنة دي ولا لأ. فهنا بيقول لي what time is the science lesson. What time is the science lesson. أنا عايزة أستخدم verb start. طبعا أنا هنا استخدمت is لأني ما عنديش verb تاني. طب لما يكون أنا عندي verb هنحط إيه؟ فعل مساعد. يبقى what time بدل بقى is هتبقى does، بعديها السبجكت اللي هو the film، بعديها الفعل المساعد الفعل الأساسي اللي هو إيه؟ start. سوري مش science lesson. What time does the science lesson start? What time does the sun lesson start? Nada doesn't play music. هستخدم never. طبعا never هتيجي مكان doesn't يبقى نهى never plays. هنرجع بقى أنا حذفت does يبقى رجع للverb الاس بتاعته يبقى نهى never plays music. Number 3. When does the train to طنطا leave؟ يبقى عايزة استخدم هنا ايه؟ استخدم is. يبقى طبعا هيبقى when هنشيل بقى ايه؟ does وهنحط مكانها is، يعني هنعكس اللي احنا عملناه في الجملة اللي قبل كده. يبقى when is the train to طنطا. when is the train to طنطا وهنحذف verb leave. Number 4. What time is the flight to Paris؟ طبعا flight اللي هي رحلة الطيران يبقى what time is the plane. بدل the flight يبقى what time is the plane to Paris. What time is the plane to Paris. Read and correct They doesn't go to school on Friday. They doesn't go to school on Fridays. طبعا أنا عندي هنا doesn't والسبجكت بتاعي they. يبقى مش هتنفع إيه؟ يبقى they don't. يبقى they don't. وممكن أقول كمان they إيه؟ they never. يبقى ممكن they don't or they never. What time does your plane leaves on Tuesday? طبعا أنا عندي does يبقى الفيرب هنا في الانفينيتيف form. يبقى what time does your plane leave? The bank closed tomorrow at 5. يبقى هنا تبقى إيه؟ closes. Very good. May always is lazy. طبعا هنا always تيجي بقى قبل إيه؟ ما تجيش قبل الفيرب، هي تيجي بعد الفيرب. يبقى بعد فيرب to be. لكن لو فعل عادي هتيجي إيه قبله؟ يبقى May is always lazy أو lazy. May is always lazy in the morning. What time does the bank tomorrow? What time does the bank tomorrow? طبعا أنا عندي هنا does يبقى الفعل بتاعي infinitive يبقى إيه؟ open tomorrow. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up يعني اسرع. The train at 2:30. يبقى the train leaves at 2:30. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. The film hasn't finished it at 9 o'clock. يبقى it ends at 9 o'clock لأن برضو بتكلم عن present simple. When the plane arrived in Cairo. طبعا عندي verb arrive يبقى عندي هنا هنحط فعل مساعد do إيه does. يبقى when does this plane arrive in Cairo? I think the meeting will be in the hall. It at 10. يبقى it begins began has begun يبقى طبعا it begins at 10. Final exams next week. Final exam next week. يبقى final exam إيه؟ starts next week. What does she doing at the weekend? يبقى what does she like doing? We usually a movie on Saturday night. We usually a movie on Saturday night. طيب يبقى هنا we usually إيه؟ يبقى we usually watch. Very good. Enough time to study for the test. Do you have? Does you have? Do you has? Are you have? طبعا do you have? Very good. He French. He only speaks English. هو بس بيتكلم إنجليزي. English. طيب يبقى هو he never. He doesn't speak. He doesn't speaks. Don't speak. Isn't speaking. طبعا answer he doesn't speak. Rewrite. What time is the end of the film? What time is the end of the film? يعني متى إيه؟ الساعة كام نهاية الفيلم؟ يبقى هنا إذا استخدم does يبقى what time بدل is هنحط does. طب وما دام حطيت does يبقى لازم معاها فعل في الإيه؟ في المصدر. يبقى what time does السبجكت اللي هو the film والverb بقى اللي هو إيه؟ end. يبقى what time does the film end? Don't be late. The film is at 8 o'clock. عايز استخدم starts يبقى أنا هنحطه starts بدل is. يبقى الجملة الأولى هتبقى زي ما هي ماشي. يبقى don't be late. The film بدل is هنستخدم فعل إيه؟ starts at وهكمل الجملة. They never stay up late. They never stay up late. طيب عايزة استخدم don't يبقى أنا هستخدم هننزل زي، هنحذف never ونحط مكانها don't. يبقى they don't stay up late. They don't stay up late. Read and correct the underlined words. When did the train to Cairo leave? When did the train to Cairo leave? يبقى طبعا برافو. When does the train to Cairo leave? The sun never rises in the east. The sun never rises in the east. يبقى the sun never rises in the east. طبعا انا عندي هنا، خد بالكم حاطين هنا ايه؟ rises. الايست اللي هي ايه؟ اللي هي الشرق، ورايزز يعني تشرق، يعني الشمس عمرها ما تشرق في الشرق. طبعا بدل never هتبقى always. During the science lesson we usually does experiments. طبعا we usually do عشان عندي هنا we plural. We often visits برضو we، يبقى we often visit. How often are you go to the aquarium؟ طبعا انا عندي verb to be وعندي فعل اساسي، ما ينفعش احط verb to be وانا عندي فعل اساسي، يبقى هنا هنحطه ايه؟ do. هننتقل مع بعض لبيج نمبر 49. Malak is talking about the mid-year holiday in Luxor. هتلاقي هنا هقدر ask a question والانسر كانت I went to Luxor during the summer holiday. يبقى انا ممكن اسالها where did you go or what did you do, what did you do. وطبعا انا بحط في الباست لان هو قال لي I went. يبقى انا عندي هنا went هنحط ايه؟ did. I هتتحول الى you و went تبقى go. يبقى where did you go during the summer holiday? Where did you go during the summer holiday? يبقى رحتي فين أثناء أجازة نصف العام؟ فقالت لها I went to Luxor. قالت لها by train. يبقى هنا هتسأل بإيه؟ بhow. وطبعا أنا بسأل برضو في الباست يبقى الفعل المساعد did مع السبجكت you. يبقى how did you go there? How did you go there? By train. Why do you like traveling by train? ليه بتحبي السفر بالقطار؟ فقالت لها is it comfortable to travel by train? طب هي ليه بتحب انها تسافر بالقطار؟ يبقى أول ممكن أقول لها because it's fun. Because it's fun عشان هو ممتع. Because it's fun. فقالت لها do you قالت لها is it comfortable? Is it comfortable to travel by train? يبقى تقول لها yes it is. Yes it is. سألت question تاني قال لها no train tickets aren't expensive. يبقى أنا هنشيل إيه؟ no وهنجيب are في الأول بدون not. يبقى are train tickets. Are train tickets expensive? Are train tickets expensive? يبقى هل هي بقى تذاكر الطائرات سوري القطارات غالية؟ يبقى are train tickets expensive? Write what you would say. You are asked how you like to travel to Tanta. أنت اتسألت you are asked يعني أنت سئلت كيف تحب أن تسافر إلى لندن إلى طنطا سوري. يبقى نقول إن what I like to travel. I like to travel. طبعا by إيه؟ very good. يبقى by train or by plane by bus. You ask your friend which way he or she likes to travel. انت بقى اللي بتسأل. انت اللي بتسأل. يبقى انا هقول له ايه؟ how do، لان انا بسأل عن عادة. how do you like to travel? How do you like to travel? Your friend asks you which way you like to travel to Aswan. طبعا هو نفس السؤال النمبر 1. نفس السؤال رقم 1. هنا بيقول your friend asks you why you prefer to travel by train. يبقى because it is أو it's comfortable. Because it's comfortable. يبقى عشان هو ايه؟ مريح and cheap. كمان هو كمان ايه؟ رخيص. هننتقل إلى بيج نمبر 56 ودوت على آخر 3 دروس أو اللي هو 5 and 6. We'll choose the correct answer. Is always expensive because it is usually made of gold. معمولة من الجولد يبقى طبعا الجولري. The children played today because it was very hot outside. الدنيا حر برا يبقى they played indoors. The museum had useful drawings, paintings, and pottery, bubble. يبقى طبعا pottery اللي هي الفخارات. الأورمان gardens, many important plants and trees. Damage, hurt, protect, remove. طبعا protect many important plants and trees. Hisham was born in 1981, which was in the last century. يبقى ده كان في القرن الإيه؟ الماضي. It's so hot. It's so hot. What about going outdoors? It's so hot. يبقى هنروح outdoors? No, we go indoors. Battery is puts. Battery is puts plates, cups, etc. that are made of clay. يبقى هي ايه؟ يبقى طبعا معمولة من الكلي اللي هو الطن. يبقى تبقى ايه؟ pottery. That museum prevents a lot of monuments. هو بيمنع؟ No, protect. Not a, not prevent, protect. وطبعا لأنها مفرد يبقى نحط لها ls. You should train English inside and outside school. طيب you should train يعني أنت تدرب. You should train لا طبعا يبقى should practice English. You should practice English. Make careful, the boot is very hot. طبعا ما بستخدمش make مع careful لكن بقول ايه؟ be careful. Be careful. The shop sells good. You can find the pots and bowls you would like there. يبقى طبعا pottery. The scientists discovered painting from the 17th. طبعا ايه؟ اكتشفوا لوح من 17th طبعا century. Very good. You should sure all lights are turned off before you go to bed. طبعا كلمة sure بتاخد مع verb make. يبقى you should make sure. The students' first English homework was to write a book review, paper, reason, cause. طبعا to write a book review اللي هو يكتبوا ايه؟ مراجعة أو مقال نقدي على الايه؟ الكتاب. Ola is really rich. She wears a lot of gold. Ola is really rich. She wears a lot of gold. يبقى gold ايه؟ طبعا gold jewelry. I think we should all go and have something to drink. Go long, across, way, indoors. يبقى طبعا go indoors. read and correct the underlined word. Did Khidevi Ismail live in the 19th country? طبعا هي مش 19th country, 19th century. Why don't we meet down at 6? طبعا هي meet up. حسام got married in 2020. طبعا بعد got بيجي الادجective اللي هي married. يبقى got married. I don't mind take the bus to school. don't mind بيتبعها الverb with ing. يبقى I don't mind taking. I don't mind taking. Gold and silver objects are called pottery. طبعا الجولد ده حاجات ذهب وسيلفر اللي هي الفضة يبقى are called jewelry. هننتقل لبيج number 57. Rami is talking to Basil. Would you like to meet up tomorrow? قال له what a good idea. قال له I am not sure. I'd prefer to go somewhere outside. عايز أخرج برا. يبقى ممكن يقول له هنا ممكن يقول له shall we go؟ هقدم اقتراح. shall we go to the cinema؟ فقال له I'm not sure. I'd prefer to go somewhere outside. قال له where shall we meet؟ يبقى يقول له هنا I prefer to go somewhere outside. سأله سؤال رد عليه قال له where shall we meet؟ حط لي سؤالين. يبقى ممكن هو يقول له يبقى how about the club مثلا أو the botanical garden. How about the botanical garden؟ فهيقول له قال له where shall we meet؟ يبقى ممكن يقول له يبقى great idea أو a good idea. قال له where shall we meet؟ يبقى ممكن أقول له بقى في أي حتة. ممكن أقول له مثلا at the bus stop. قال له we can meet at 6. يبقى where when or what time can we meet? What time can we meet? Write what you would say. You suggest going to the sports center with your friend. انت بتقترح. يبقى هتقول له هتقول لهم how about. وطبعا how about بيجي وراها فعل بلاين جي. يبقى how about going to وهكمل the sports center. يبقى how about going to the sports center. Number 2, your friend suggests going to the aquarium and you agree. يعني انت وافقت. يبقى اقول له that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Number 3, your brother says to you, shall we go to the park? You like the idea. يبقى برضو نفس الإجابة. Your friend suggested going to the botanical garden. You don't like the idea. انت مش عاجباك الفكرة. هقول له مثلا I'd prefer to go مثلا to the beach مثلا. I'd prefer to go to the beach. يبقى أنا اديته اقتراح تاني. هنشوف الجزء الخاص بامتحانات الأزهر. بين عمر and Ali are talking about the tram. What do you use to travel around the city؟ يبقى يقول له what I use the tram. يبقى أنا بس بستخدم الترام. يبقى I use the tram. Number 2 كان أسأل سؤال الإجابة بتاعته كانت إيه؟ No, it is cheap. No, it is cheap. يبقى هنا الأنسر هتبقى إيه؟ يبقى is it expensive؟ لأن أنا مش هقول بقى is it cheap. يبقى is it expensive؟ No, it is cheap. What type of energy do trams use? What type of energy do trams use? يبقى بتستخدم ايه؟ يبقى ايه it use او they يبقى لان في الجمع يبقى they use electricity. Why do you prefer the tram? ليه بتفضل الترام؟ يبقى because it is comfortable. Read and match. طبعا هنا بقى انا هعمل ايه؟ هنوصل. بيقول لي my train يبقى arrives at 6 in the morning with number B. ماشي. Number 2 would you like طبعا ده question. يبقى انا عندي هنا ايه؟ would you like to meet up this evening ولا would you like to the swimming pool؟ طبعا would you like to meet up this evening يبقى number A. I'd love to meet up. I'd love to ماشي. يبقى I'd love to مع رقم C اللي هي ايه؟ عجبتني يعني الفكرة. The aquarium is طبعا next to the museum. Shall we go to the swimming pool? Shall we go to the swimming pool? وعندي paragraph about your city. هنشوف بقى الجنرال تيست. Tamer is talking to Khalid. هنا قال له I am going to the train station. يبقى الكويستشن بتاعي طبعا where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? فقال له طبعا I am going to the train station. Why? قال where is he coming from? هو جاي منين؟ يبقى هو هيقول له هنا ايه؟ to meet my friend مثلا. To meet my friend. Where is he coming from? هو جاي منين؟ يبقى نقول له مثلا ايه؟ يبقى he's coming from من أي حتة بقى. مثلا he's coming from أسوان مثلا. قال لي the train gets there at 6 o'clock. يبقى يسأل على ايه؟ what time. يبقى what time does لأن أنا عندي هنا gets the train. What time does the train؟ طبعا ايه gets هتبقى get there. Can I come with you؟ هيا أجي معاك؟ يبقى أقول لي yes ايه؟ Yes you can. Number 2, write what you would say. Your friend suggests going to the botanical garden and you agree. يبقى أنت وافقت يبقى هقول له I'd love to. يبقى I'd love to. Your friend asks you which way you would like to travel from Cairo to Alexandria. يبقى I'd like to travel by train. I'd like to travel by train. You are at the aquarium. You are at the aquarium. Someone asks you how they can go to the park. يبقى يقول له ايه؟ يبقى انت في الاكواريوم وحد عايز يروح الايه؟ البارك. ممكن اقول له the park The park is next to the aquarium. The park is next to the aquarium. هنا كتب بسرعة بيقول the boat was one of the first forms of transport. يبقى كانت أول صورة من صور المواصلات. 100 years ago the only way to make a journey was by boat. يبقى في البداية كان من 100 سنة كانت الطريقة الوحيدة إنك تسافر كانت عن طريق البوت. Nowadays it is possible to travel from a country to another by train in an hour. It is also possible to fly from one continent to another in a few hours. يعني إيه من المحتمل إنك تسافر من دولة لدولة بالقطار في خلال ساعة، وكمان محتمل إنك تسافر تطير من قارة لقارة في أقل في عدة ساعات قليلة. However, many passengers still have fun while traveling by boat. Although the boat is a rather old-fashioned way of traveling, it has certain advantage. يعني رغم إنها موضة قديمة لكن ليها مميزات. The boat is usually more comfortable than a plane or a car is. Instead of staying يعني بدل ما تفضل قاعد in your seat for the whole journey on a plane or in a car, you can go for a walk on the deck, eat in the restaurants, or even do shopping. However, having more space to move around makes a long journey much more pleasant. So you can travel by boat if you have much time. Answer the question, how many forms of transport are there in the passage? هو ذكر كم حاجة في الباسج؟ هنشوف كده. هو قال لي البوت، قال لي كمان الترين، قال لي نوت البلين او فلاي باي بلين، ماشي. قال لي كمان وحط لي خلاص ادي البلين، حط لي كمان الكار. في حاجه تاني؟ يبقى دي 1 2 3 4. يبقى كم حاجه ذكرها؟ يبقى ايه؟ 4. What does the underlined word it refer to? فين هنا it؟ قال لي نوت it has certain advantage. لازم ارجع للجملة اللي قبليها. بيقول لي the boat is a rather old-fashioned way of traveling but it has a certain advantage. يبقى اللي هو ايه؟ يبقى it refers to the boat. يبقى it refers to the boat. Why do you think boats are more comfortable than plane? ليه بقى هي more comfortable? Because you can move around. Because you can move around. يبقى تقدر تتحرك. يبقى because you can move around during the long journey. Choose the correct answer. It is possible to travel from the continent to another in a few hours طبعا by plane. The opposite of old-fashioned is modern. Although people travel by planes nowadays, some people find the traveling by boats طبعا enjoyable. Choose the correct answer. Fruit and vegetables are cheaper than the supermarket. يبقى طبعا are cheaper in the market than in the supermarket. A lot of people buy that mobile because it is easy to use. The tourists enjoyed seeing 6,000 years old from ancient Egypt. Screens, music, mobile طبعا, jewelry طبعا, answer is January. We visited Italy in July. طبعا 2020 طبعا دي سنة هتاخد ايه؟ in. When does the concert? When does and does يبقى عندي infinitive يبقى began. He will be in Egypt soon. His plane طبعا arrives at 6:45. We had night after the children went to bed. يبقى we have a noisy ولا messy, terrible, peaceful. يبقى طبعا we have a peaceful night. يعني قضينا ليلة إيه؟ هادئة. There are, so they are better for the environment than other type of transport. Trams are طبعا are electric. Are you going to the museum Saturday? If Saturday هتاخد on. The restaurant at 6:30 tonight يبقى طبعا opens. Rewrite. The bank is close to the cafe. وعايزة استخدم near يبقى طبعا هنشيل كلمة close to وهنحطه ايه near. يبقى the ايه يبقى the bank is near the cafe. يبقى the bank is near the cafe. Be patient. The match is at كذا وعايزة استخدم start يبقى هنشيل is ونحطه ايه start والجملة تمشي زي ما هي. What about going to the park? عايزة استخدم why don't يبقى هنشيل السؤال كله هنستخدم why don't we وهنكمل why don't we وراء infinitive go to the park. Why don't we go to the park? There are about 200 passengers on the train. طبعا الانسر is passengers. Reading is a useless hobby. طبعا هي not useless, it's a useful hobby. From the market, turn right and go straight on. طبعا دي street هي طبعا تبقى ايه straight. The computer shop is over the corner. طبعا corner بتاخد preposition on. بكده نكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو بتاعنا النهارده. معلش الفيديو طويل شويه بس الاكسرسايزز كتير. اتمنى انكم تكونوا استفدتم. يا ريت نعمل لايك وشير الفيديو ونفعل الجرس واشترك في القناه لو كنا لسه ما اشتركناش. Goodbye until we meet again. Goodbye and good luck.